Pretty small camera, right? Super, super small. That's what I thought. You guys think we can make an epic little B-roll section with this? I think we can. What is up, guys? Today we are gonna be doing a live B-roll demonstration where I bring you guys along to show you exactly how I put a B-roll section together, and towards the end of the video I'm gonna have the edit that we managed to create. I'm gonna show that to you guys so you can see what you think. Today's video is gonna be an interesting one because I have challenged myself to film the entire B-roll section on this tiny little camera. This is the Insta360 GO 2 action cam. It is actually kind of a little beast. Even though it is this size, like this is insanely small. You can literally put this in your pocket and you wouldn't even notice that it was there. But we are gonna shoot an epic B-roll scene on here. Let's see what we were able to capture. So for our first little scene of the video, we're gonna be getting one shot of us loading the boards into the car, like we're packing the car, getting ready for the day. And what I'm gonna be doing is using this chest magnet, and basically how it works, it's super cool. You can put it under your shirt and you can just clip the camera on like this, and then you can record whatever you want and you can pull it off. Yo, today's gonna be some sick adventures. Let's do this. For this next location, we're gonna be doing a little skate and bicycle thing. I'm gonna be cruising on this skateboard. Hannah has a nice white bicycle that she's gonna be riding on, and I'm gonna be going behind her. But just before we do that, I'm gonna get Hannah to help me with getting a shot of me skating. So we're gonna get a shot from behind the skateboard of it going, and then we're gonna get a shot of me doing a trick on the skateboard. That one was the easy one. This one's gonna be a little more tricky because I have to do a trick. I haven't skateboarded in a while, so it might take me a couple of tries. We're gonna swap angle to being in the front now, and Hannah's gonna look back. So let's give that one a go.
Sweet.
Next thing we're gonna get is Hannah's on her bicycle. We're gonna do like a selfie stick thing. I'm gonna hold the seat behind her and hold it out and try to get her in it. Next up is I'm gonna do kind of the whole thing again with the mouth mount, even if it's broken up into sections, and then whenever I want to I can cut back to those bits and cut them all together and it will work really nicely. So we're gonna go one thing, the whole thing through, using the mouth mount. This is definitely my favorite mount so far in this video. Like, it's so convenient and easy. The next little spot that we're gonna be shooting is like out on the rocks there, and we're gonna be overlooking the water and everything, but on the way there is quite a cool road that kind of winds down here that I can see a straight path through, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to test out the Hyperlapse mode on here. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, and just start over here, walk as smooth and as straight as I possibly can all the way down to that side and see how it works. So I'm just gonna flick this on, flick it over into Hyperlapse mode. Let's go. Look at that wave!
That was beautiful.
She's a monster. So what I was saying is we're gonna run down here and then hopefully get down there somewhere on the rocks and get a bit of those waves crashing in the background. Remember which way you look back, and then for our second shot we can do it the exact same way and we can cut it together.
Okay.
Ready? That should be pretty cool. Now the next one that we're gonna get is using the selfie stick and having it kind of behind us, showing both of us in the frame, and do the exact same thing running down again. And let's go. I'm gonna quickly turn back to the mouth mount. So epic. I'm gonna quickly go back on the mouth mount and get one shot of standing behind Hannah with the waves crashing in the background. We're just trying to time it with the waves for when we get like a really nice big splash at the same time with the actions and everything. This is a good one, this is a good one. We're gonna have like a little picnic scene, put out the blanket, and then we're gonna get us taking some photos with the Instax camera, getting the piece of paper out and like looking at the photo. Cute little scene for in between some of the like more extreme style stuff. So let's get that, should be relatively simple. Okay, I'm gonna put it. And then right there, go. Pretty excited about this one. We've come down to the beach. We're gonna film a little surf scene. Gonna be using the mouth mount so that I can take it out into the water, paddle around, hopefully catch a couple of waves and actually show like those shots of getting the waves. Just before we head down to the water, I want to get one pretty simple shot of me just walking up here onto the dune, having a look at the view, and then kind of running off into the distance. Nothing crazy. We're not gonna be able to do as much of like the instructional part because we're just gonna be cruising around in the water with a waterproof camera. We're not gonna have a microphone or anything like that. So I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of clips of me actually getting the shots.
Just like that, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Forever's never gone so fast.
Throughout the video, I'm gonna keep cutting back to some like driving shots, just illustrating us kind of going to the new locations in the different places. So right here we have this really nice road that kind of winds down. It has a mountain and a bit of a sea view. The sun is quite nice and low. I'm gonna just drive along the road and shoot some shots in the mouth mount and just get some shots of driving like this.
Woo!
Okay, let's do this. The light is perfect right now. Right at the end of the day, this is going to be our ending scene. We're going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to start from behind the van. Hannah's going to climb up on top and I'm going to show her climbing up with the mouth mount again. And then we're going to just chill out a little bit, sit down and just like show the end of that day and that sunset kind of happening. So let's get our first shot from right here. We'll get you climbing up first and I'm going to follow her up. Okay, we are going to do the same thing with us on top, but now we're going to be using the selfie stick, just getting some cool shots of us being there for this last few seconds of the light. For the last few seconds of the light, we're just going to get a bit of a time lapse and see if we can use that just for our actual ending of the video. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to set the camera just down here in its own case, like as a tripod. And I'm going to hit record. We are going to leave that right there, and that's going to be the ending to our video. You guys need to keep in mind that this entire B-roll section was filmed on this. This is a tiny little camera, guys. Like, this is super small. This is the tiniest camera that I've ever filmed anything on by far. This is what we did manage to actually put together. Have a look, see what you guys think. Let's roll on the edit. Ready for a day full of adventure. Let's do this. Boom, that is the edit that we managed to capture. So you guys can see from that little video, the majority of the shots were in kind of a POV mode. We filmed them all with that mouth mount, and I captured a few other shots like on the selfie stick or from someone else's perspective just to slot in there. But for the most part, I see this as a POV style action camera. At least that's the way that I would use it. And by having it in either that mouth mount or one of those really awesome little chest mounts, clip-on things, this thing is super powerful. And if you guys are wanting to maybe capture something like where you don't want to have a massive camera out the whole time, maybe you're doing like a travel style video, that's where this is really going to shine. You are going through like an airport, you just want to whip it out, get a couple of shots, then you want to film out the airplane window real quick, something like that. This is going to make it so convenient. You throw it back in its case, throw it in your pocket. It's tiny. You're not even going to notice this is there. So I feel that that's where this is really going to shine, and that's where I would use the Insta360 GO 2. Super awesome, really impressed with the outcome of the footage. I hope you guys think the little B-roll section that we managed to capture was cool. If you enjoyed it, let me know what you think of it down in the comments, or if you didn't enjoy it, let me know what you think of it down in the comments. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.